You need a little revive.
What is up, everybody? It is Specimen here, and today we're going to be doing a trailer analysis and breakdown of the new trailer for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Zombies. They released a trailer today, actually, earlier today. I just got back from a camping trip, so unfortunately this video is not coming out as early as I would have liked it to, but yeah, it came out probably like 12 hours ago maybe, but that doesn't stop me from making this video. I just spent a ton of time editing and finding out everything I want to look at in this map, so hopefully you guys do enjoy. I'm going to be taking a look at pretty much every frame that I think is going to be important in this trailer, so let's get right into it. Alright guys, so this is pretty much the first shot we see of the map. Right off the bat of the trailer we see that it's called Spaceland. Seems like it's kind of like an amusement park, you know, carnival theme park kind of thing. We don't really get to see a lot of details on the map in this shot in particular. We do see a light over there in kind of the top right middle of the screen. That's going to be the light for the mystery box, or not the mystery box, but pretty much the equivalent of the mystery box machine. And we'll highlight that later. So yeah, not too much in this shot. Let's move on. Right guys, so not too far after that first shot, we see another shot here that shows some useful information. First of all, we see that is going to be a mystery box location right there. Looks like it might be connected to some kind of power thing. I'm not sure how we're going to activate that. It'll probably be just kind of like other mystery boxes, how you get like a monkey on one and it turns to another one. Because we see the beacon of light in the background showing that is the mystery box is at another location. But then we also see that there is right to the right of the mystery box, there is a wall weapon. So confirm that wall weapons will be returning in this map. Alright guys, so there may not be something very important in this shot. We see obviously just a couple zombies. They got the yellow eyes, but something I wanted to point out is this candy cluster machine we see in like the bottom left of this picture. I see it in a bunch of shots, different machines all around the map, of these candy cluster machines. I think it's really interesting. I think maybe they might be part of the Easter egg, maybe or part of an upgrade system, kind of like we saw in Shadows of Evil. Those, you know, pink donut machines or something that would upgrade the trip mines, maybe something like that. But I thought I'd just point that out. I'll point out the later ones I see in the map because I think I see a few of them in the rest of this trailer. Alright guys, so the next thing we see that might have some significance is, I'll zoom in on it, is this little green yellow alien guy down here. It says collect them all, so I'm thinking maybe he might have something to do with like perks, or I don't know, maybe it's just a decoration. This is really just all speculation, so we don't really know anything for sure, but I thought I might just point that out anyway. Alright guys, so here we see the characters. We'll look at the characters more in detail later, but we see them opening a barrier, or yeah, clearing debris, opening a barrier, whatever you want to call it, opening a door. So we know that is coming back, and it seems to me like this might be the starting room, and I'll tell you why. It seems like this is kind of the entrance to Spaceland, so I feel like maybe they're in the starting room outside Spaceland, and then maybe they go inside. And also, the reason I say that is because it seems like they're all holding starting pistols, or pistols at least. So I think from this we can assume or guess that starting pistols will be returning. Kind of a given. I mean, it's always been a part of Call of Duty, but you never know for sure. Yeah, so my best guess for this is that they're in the starting room. They still got their pistol still, and they're opening a door to get into Spaceland. So let's continue on with the trailer. Alright guys, so in this shot really gets me excited because we see all the characters running down a walkway. I think we see a candy cluster machine on the walkway there on the left. I'm not sure if that is a candy cluster machine, but I thought I'd point that out anyways. But the main part of this screenshot that gets me excited is that we see Poindexter running down the walkway holding a axe or melee weapon, which I think is cool because that could indicate that we're going to have different melee weapons. There's some shots later on that'll show you that indicates that as well, but I think it'd be cool if, you know, we got some different starting melee weapons, not just the knife. Or this could mean that, you know, you can buy an axe off the wall, kind of like the Bowie knife or the sickle, but I thought that would be worth pointing out. Alright, so in this shot we see two of the characters. It looks like they're just fighting off a horde of zombies. We'll talk about their weapons later, but for now we're just going to take a look at what is in the background, which appears to be a teleporter type thing. We see a couple more locations to the teleporter around the map later in this trailer, but I think I would point this out because it feels like, I think right now I feel like the teleporter will just be used to teleport to different types of the map, but who knows, maybe we'll transport to some other area. But I thought I would point that out as well. Alright, so if we stop the video here, it seems like the other three characters are kind of holding just kind of normal looking machine gun, assault rifle, submachine gun type guns. But we see Sally right here is looking like she's holding like kind of laser gun. We'll see that more later in the video though. And right here we see a ride at the space land being used to kill zombies, whether that's a trap that is, you know, activated by the player, or if it's just automatically turned on, kind of like the thing in Ascension. We can't really tell, but that is there. And right here we see that the two of the characters actually got onto a ride, and they're going to ride the ride. Whether this is going to be available for all the rides or just this one, we can't really tell again. But also, I stopped the video here. You can see there's another mystery box location right down in the bottom right. And I slowed this part of the trailer down just so you could really see what's going on. So it's looking like he's on that ride, and they're shooting at targets that are popping up on the ride, and he's got a gun that looks like it's probably kind of like the starting room, you know, M14 gun like that, the Shiva. And there's also clowns on the ride, so I think the clowns may be a kind of special zombie in this map. I don't know, maybe they only spawn on rides, or they're like a special round clown or special round enemy like dogs are. But clowns are on this ride here. And right here we see a boombox, which I'm pretty sure is going to be kind of like the monkey bombs for this map, because we see the zombies are all dancing around it, got some, you know, C4 attached to it, and we'll see later that explodes, and I think it attracts the zombies, and the zombies pretty much dance around it until it explodes.
This is MC Bust Your Ass.
And here we see a first look at one of the new characters. His name's Andre. His quote was, "Here's like MC Bust Your Ass," or something like that. So he seems to be kind of, you know, an MC, DJ, rapper kind of character. I'm not really too sure. He's got a bucket hat rocking, got some chains on, so he looks pretty swagged out. But yeah, I think he seems like a pretty interesting character. Let's take a look at the other.
It's coming at you. Welcome to the.
And right here we see the second character. His name is Poindexter. He seems like kind of, you know, the classic nerd of the gang. You know, he's got a helmet on. I think he's going to be a pretty funny character, personally. I think he could be one of my favorites. But yeah, there's a second character, Poindexter.
Side.
And right here we see what looks like to be like the mystery box of this map. It's called the Magic Wheel. We'll see it's on a gun right now. After the screenshot, I'll change a different gun, and Sally's going to pick it up. I think it's kind of that like laser gun that I showed earlier. But yeah, we saw all the locations of this around the map. Pretty much the new mystery box.
Normally I'd say fight me, but like, let's not.
Here we see the third character of the map. Her name is Sally. She seems like kind of just, you know, a classic, what is this, 70s or 80s girl? I don't even know. But yeah, there's Sally. I think she seems pretty kick-ass, to be honest.
Do that.
Why were clowns invited?
And here we see the final character of the map. His name is AJ. He seems like just kind of like a jock type. Doesn't seem very interesting to me. He seems like the least interesting of the characters, but either way, fourth character is a.
No one likes clowns.
And here we see a bunch of clown zombies, and the thing about this shot is that I noticed that there are no other, you know, normal type zombies in the shot. There's a bunch of clown zombies, which makes me think that clown zombies will be kind of like a special round, like zombie dogs are. So that is something to note. Alright, I'm going to slow this down here so we can get a good look at everything. There's Poindexter. It seems like he's using an axe to kill a zombie in that shot. Next one we got, oh, I forget his name, Andre, using like he's got like brass knuckles on. Maybe that's his specialized weapon just for him, hitting a zombie with that. Then we got Sally using kind of like a force blast. I don't know really what that is, but we also see a power-up right down there. It looks like maybe it's blood money or double points, something like that. And then finally we're going to see what looks like to be a boss zombie just killing another zombie. We'll see him later in the trailer. He's got that same helmet on. I'll point that out. But he seems like he's just kind of like a normal huge zombie wearing kind of like a costume like they would at maybe like a mascot of this Spaceland type place. And right here we see what looks like to definitely be a trap. It's kind of like a disco laser type thing. Looks like a disco ball with laser shooting out of it. The zombies are all dancing around. Maybe that was part of the trap. Maybe they threw like one of those boom boxes down to get that shot of them all dancing. But it looks like they're definitely traps in this map. And here I thought I'd point out, I see another one of those candy cluster machines on the very right of the shot. And also we got the characters running through this big giant kind of crocodile mouth. And they run through and then it chops the zombies. I don't know if that's a trap or if that kind of thing kind of just chops down periodically or just when there are zombies in there. But either way, it looks like another trap in the map. Right here, they're going into the Rover Rampage area, and it looks like there's just another box location right outside that area. It looks like they're using kind of like an ice gun. Maybe that's the wonder weapon. We really can't tell at this point. But it seems like it freezes the zombies, and then they have this their bumper car that's going to run over the zombies, killing them. So I don't know if that's a trap or if, again, it's kind of hard to tell. In this shot we see that there are crawlers coming back, like classic, crawlers in the shot, and then also in the back of the shot we see that boss zombie that I talked about earlier, so it looks like it will be on the map when other zombies are as well. It's got that same mask on. It looks like it's either shooting a laser out of its forehead, or maybe they're using that gun that Sally had earlier in the trailer. They're just shooting that right at his head. Can't really tell. I feel like he's shooting a beam out of his forehead though. And as you saw there looks like some meteors or just something shooting out of the sky, and then they're hitting the map obviously and killing some zombies. Also we see what looks like to be another teleporter location in the background. Here we see something kind of sucking up the zombies. I feel like it's going to be like what does that say? Atmosphere, probably. I feel like it's going to be like a spaceship kind of to fit the Spaceland theme, but again, we can't really. Right, and here we see another candy cluster machine, but the main part of the shot is we see Sally holding a gun that looks like to me like it could be kind of like a retro ray gun. We see like fire and ice both on the floor, so maybe it kind of shoots fire and ice. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but I think that gun definitely looks like it could be a ray gun. And we'll see kind of what it does here in a second. Alright, so in here, this shot, we see a purple beam that I'm thinking is from Sally's ray gun go to the zombie with the vest on. Next shot, we see the zombie with the vest shooting up, turns into like a rocket or something. So I think that's maybe what that gun does. And I think it's still from that thing Sally was holding, because right here we see she is holding it. She's walking away with it. Same gun we saw in the previous shot.
Zombies in Spaceland.
Right, and here we see the boss zombie that I talked about earlier with that mask on. They're shooting at his mask. Looks like he rips his mask off, and it reveals he's just kind of like a normal big zombie. I feel like you're going to have to shoot at his head, make him take off his mask, and then probably finish him off by shooting at his head again. Maybe he'll get more angry and run faster when his mask is off. That's just my best guess, but getting a better look at the what looks like to be a boss zombie in this map.
Pre-order and get the Terminal bonus map and the Zombies in Spaceland pack.
These kids are killing it, folks! Literally.
Alright, so this is the final thing we see in the trailer, and it looks like, so David Hasselhoff seems like he's kind of the antagonist of this map, and I don't know, is he dabbing right there? I have no idea. But it seems like he's kind of like controlling the zombies or something, or like directing it like it's a movie. I can't really tell. You could see, we saw Sally like running by and zombies going after her. So I think he's kind of the antagonist, like making zombies go, try to kill the characters. That's my best guess at the moment. Which is kind of weird because we usually see Hasselhoff in like a more hero role. But yeah, I think he's definitely going to be an antagonist. That's my best guess at the moment. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like button and subscribe. I spent a lot of time making this video, so I'd really appreciate it. Also, let me know what you think of this this trailer. What do you think of Infinite Warfare Zombies? I personally think I think that it's going to be good. I don't think it'll be as good as Treyarch Zombies. I think it'll be better than definitely better than Exo Zombies, though. I did not really like Exo Zombies. I kind of like the retro vibe. That definitely, it seems like it's more arcade style. Like there's kind of like some goofy weapons, stuff like that. And I kind of like that with the retro. And I don't know. It just seems cool to me. I mean, we'll have to wait and see for when we get our hands on it, of course, to make a final verdict. But I think things are looking up. This trailer definitely I think it's definitely better than I thought it was going to be, so I'm happy with that. And so anyways, guys, let me know what you think about it. Also, leave a comment down below if you think I missed anything. I tried to talk about pretty much everything I could see, but I'm sure I did miss a couple things. So if you guys saw something that I didn't, be sure to leave a comment. Let me know. Anyways, guys, like always, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.